What's good, world? Coach Ray coming to you live. Look, you can follow me on IG at Coach Ray McLeod, MCLEOD. Coach Ray, MCLEOD, Coach Ray McLeod. But look, let's get down to it, man. Who cloned Tyrone? Me and my wife watched the movie last night. It was amazing, right? And I'm kind of upset right now because a lot of brothers on YouTube have posted videos saying the movie was trash before it even released, right? I seen one person post 10 days ago, another person post 6 days ago. It just came out literally 3 days ago. Today is July 24th, Monday, and it came out July 21st, right? So it is streaming on Netflix for those of you that want to go check it out. But in my perspective, the movie was amazing, right? Jamie Foxx, he did an excellent job. The actors in the movie did an excellent job. The storyline was great, right? And even how they, because I'm a brother, I'm from the hood, right? I'm from the ghetto, I'm from the projects. You know what I'm saying? I'm from the struggle, you feel me? So to create a movie that enlightens the struggle along with helping people identify that, like, the food that we're eating, the music that we're listening to, the things that we're consuming, like television and entertainment. Really, I think the irony in this movie is really bringing those type of things to the forefront to our culture, right? And for people to actually say just by the previews that the movie is trash, like, I'm personally offended. That's why I made this video. But the movie really breaks down the culture in a funny, hilarious type of way that really draws you in, but gives you enough information to really get the gist of what's going on, right? So personally, I'm a chicken lover. I love fried chicken. I'm here in Florida. We got Publix, right? We got Popeyes, right? We got KFC. We got all these great fried chicken places. You know what I'm saying? And for a little bit, I personally took a step back from fried chicken. I personally took a step back from some of the commercial items Black people are supposed to be eating, processed stuff. Right now, I'm going a little bit vegan, right? So for probably like 30, 90 days, I'm gonna try this vegan out just so I can, just work on the cleanse, fruits, vegetables, some vegan products. But other than that, the reason why is because, like, most of these things that we're ingesting into our system, especially as Black people, can possibly be detrimental to our overall health and well-being, right? Like the corner stores, the liquor, the drugs, like all of these things that society promotes, right? And that is marketed to the forefront of our Black people, the Black on Black crime, the killing each other, like all these things result to us dying. You know what I'm saying? Result to us dying. So it was great to see a movie that kind of highlighted, and of course this is scientific. Don't quote me on none of this stuff, but it was great to see a movie that is almost sci-fi, breaking down the government's control on population, the government's control specifically on Black people, right? Because this is, they're running tests, they're cloning Black people, right? And you think about this because you think about the history of our people, you think about the violence of our people, you think about, what came up, what was promoted to our forefront, and you see most of the rappers, entertainers, promoting the drugs, promoting the violence, promoting the liquor, promoting smoking and doing all these different things. And that stuff is going to our forefront, and then our younger generation are seeing these things and they're thinking this is the way out, right? Especially in impoverished communities in Black America. So it's just interesting to see a movie that really captivates the government control of these type of things, right? We look at the wealthy in this world and we look at so many different solutions that we can have for our overall populations, but like certain environments, certain places, like the projects, the hood, like these things will never change. And is it mostly because of the people, or is it because of the opportunity? Is it because of the government? I mean, like, in our reality, it is questioned. But in this movie, the government is controlling the population, right? They're producing the same type of Black people in these certain communities to produce the same type of things, right, that they want to happen so they can run tests and do an experiment. It was excuse me, it was one part in the movie that really like was crazy. Just even the music that we're listening to, right? So it's one song that they're like tear the club up or something like that, and these guys are just constantly fighting each other, you know what I mean? And then it's like there's one song that they play, it's like a slow jam, and then guys want to hug each other, like people want to, you know what I'm saying? Like the music, the culture, there's so many different things that really have effect on our lifestyle. And as Black people, we just need to wake up. So hopefully when you watch this movie, you will take it with the comedic, the humorous, the comedic perspective that Jamie Foxx and all these other actors give you in this movie, but also just take it from like a reality check to say, hey, how am I living my life? Like, am I living how this system says a Black person should be living, or am I really setting myself apart, trying to make a difference and not just going along with the social norms? I can tell you, even growing up for myself, there are several times where it's just like you go to your mom's door, you knock on the door, you know what I'm saying? You talk to her, you have those conversations, but like really integrating the full relationship of it, even, in this movie, there was a single mom household, right? There was no father present. So it's just like understanding that these things happen, right? And once you start to ask the question why in real life, when you start to see it in the movie, then you'll start getting some of the answers that you're looking for, and understanding that some of these things that are happening in this world are out of your control. And it's up to you to make those decisions, to take those next steps to go forward, or just get out of the social norms in the environment. And I say that because every Black man, every person, right, of color, young male, like whatever, you don't have to be a pimp, you don't have to be a drug dealer, you don't have to be a prostitute, you don't have to be a murderer, right? You don't have to be none of these things. But this movie helps you understand how society is, right, from a scientific, fun, sci-fi perspective, but just, giving you guys a reality check of, do I have to be these things, or is there an alternative, right? And you see how these guys in this community start to change their mind, that they no longer want to be a part of this. Like, that's when they make a difference. And it's interesting because we talk about unity, we talk about coming together, Black Lives Matter, all these different things, but really as a population and as a community, like, if we really come together, there's no limit to the things that we can do, regardless of the background, regardless of, the history of things that we've been through, the bad decisions that we make. When we come together as a people, we're strong. But with all that to be said, this is not about race, but it's just interesting coming from a Black male, from a Black perspective, that this movie does speak volumes, and it's interesting. Like, for example, going back to the chicken scene, when Popeyes came out with that chicken sandwich, right? Hundreds and hundreds of Black people, and I'm just speaking for Black people because I'm Black. Hundreds of Black people were lined up at Popeyes, lined out the door for this chicken sandwich. You know what I'm saying? People were enjoying it. People were coming back. Man, this is the most best chicken. You know what I'm saying? And it's just interesting that in the movie, they have this drug, right, that they're selling to these people, and they're putting it in the chicken, and everybody's at the chicken restaurant just laughing, enjoying themselves. And it's like, hold on, stop eating the chicken. They're putting something in it to make us feel this way. So it's just interesting to see it from that type of perspective and kind of question what's really going on in our world, So it was a great movie. Who cloned Tyrone? Hey, if you're a lookalike out there that look like me, hey, who cloned you? Who cloned me? Who cloned Ray? You know what I mean? But it's good to see this type of movie out in theaters. Well, not in theaters, on Netflix. I was able to watch it at home, eat some popcorn, and really have a great dinner. So, man, check this movie out. Don't let them other YouTubers and people, I don't care about the views on this video or not, check the movie out on Netflix, especially if you're a person of color, if you're interested to know what's going on. Just check out this movie, because Jamie Foxx, he's a woke dude, man. If you check out some of his videos, like, he really goes into depth about our society and just all type of different things. And I think the directors, the actors, they're trying to drop a gem here for our community. So check this video out, man. I'm sure you'll love it.